everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our final blacksmithing quest for A Realm Reborn. Our level 50 blacksmithing quest, waiting in the Winglet. Hello, Brithael, what do you got for us today? Forge Master Brithael has a special commission only you can handle. Good news, Satora, that gladiator you outfitted, Muriel, done the work of a million merchants for us since. Her name's on the lips of every Coliseum fan, and it's the name of the smithy what forged her armaments. Our wares are selling faster than we can forge them, and every member of the guild is reaping the benefits. The ale will flow like wine at the wench tonight. Of course, customers, they've been asking for you by name, but I tell them you ain't got the time to personally craft all their butcher's knives and bric-a-brac. I've certainly no intention of shoveling that drudgery off on you. But there's one commission what requires your personal attention, I reckon. This one comes to us by way of Phasar, so pay the man a visit. Before you go, a word of warning. Phasar's a solemn soul to begin with, but this job's got him wound tighter than ever, judging from his countenance. Best be prepared for a bleeding tough challenge. Alright, I wonder what this challenge is going to be. Phasar, what's got you all messed up over here? There you are. Hear me, Satora. None other than the finest blacksmith in all Vilbrin will do for this task. So renowned are your weapons that your name echoes through the distant wood of Gridania. So powerful your forge that it has bent their disdain for steel into admiration. As such, a former champion of the Coliseum living amid the leaves has contacted me in hopes of engaging your services. That is all I can say. The rest she would tell you herself. The client wishes to meet with you in private and will be waiting for you on the platform just below the drowning wench. Pray do not keep her waiting. Alright then, let's go meet with our client then. This is an interesting one, meeting with the client directly first instead of getting all the info from Phasar. You said just below the drowning wench? Oh, no, not that way. This way. So we'll probably want to take the stairs down that are on the... Stairs are on the right, I believe. No? Where are the stairs? I see the client down there. Why are the stairs down? I thought they were a little bit more accessible than this. Ah, here we are. I guess we're taking the long way around to get to our client. Alright then. Oh my gosh! Why? Why is the path so long? Here you are! Hi, I hear you are my client? Ah, in honor, Satora Lanzi. I appreciate you coming all this way to meet with me. I am told you are a blacksmith without peer. It is for this reason that I have come to seek your assistance. The sword I would have you forge must befit a storied Coliseum champion. Rather, a man who would become one once more. The gladiator has recently returned to Old Dawn and has chosen to fight under a different name, you see. Perhaps you are familiar with the Bronze Bull? I thought not. His performance on the Blood Sands has been less than stellar. Despite his wealth of experience, he struggles. I have seen him fight, his weapons are his weakness. But I fear he thinks himself at fault. Which brings me to my request. I wish to arm the Bronze Bull with a quality cobalt winglet, strengthened with the Savage Might materia of the 3rd grade. He is a far greater gladiator than his record suggests and deserves better than the rubbish he wields. When the sword is ready, deliver it to Phasar. He shall see that the Bronze Bull receives it. Interesting that we're getting a middlewoman for this. Alright then, let's go ahead and get back to the guild where we can craft this cobalt winglet. Alright, made it back to the guild. Let's get crafting this cobalt winglet. I already have all the supplies we're going to need, which will be 6 fire shards, 6 earth shards, 2 cobalt ingots, which we can make from 4 cobalt ore and 2 iron ore, cobalt from North Thanalin, iron ore from West Thanalin. We need mahogany lumber, 1, which we make from 3 mahogany logs found in Eastern Lenosia. Horn glue, we need 1, which we get from Old Goat horns, which we can harvest from Myotrachus Billies and Nannies in Eastern Thanalin. And finally, 1 Sunrise Talon, which we can mine up in Western Lenosia. Once we have all this, let's get crafting. Alright, that wasn't too bad at all. Helps that we went in with high quality materials to make this go a lot faster by starting out like halfway done with the quality. And now that we have the high quality winglet, they said they wanted a grade 3 materia on it. Specifically, they wanted grade 3, oh good. Inventory? Move down. They wanted a grade 3 Savage Might. I would like to keep my Savage Might, but sure. You can have it, I suppose. I have extras. 1 extras. I'm aware of the client's specifications. As soon as I verify that your sword is to her satisfaction, I shall contact the intended recipient. Alright, it is right here. You have outdone yourself yet again. Your task is almost complete. In a most peculiar request, the client wishes to be on hand yet out of sight for the purveyance of her gift. I shall attend to the arrangements. You need only be ready. Since when have you taken a fancy a male gladiator, Phasar? What's all this really about? I assure you, you will not be displeased. Quite the opposite, I should hope. Pleased, then? Precisely. We come bearing a gift. A gift? For me? Ha! Give it to someone who deserves it. I'm in no mood to be fawned over. Due to your mounting defeats, no doubt. I know my record, merchant. But that is the very reason why I believe this gift will lift your spirits. Behold the cure for your recent woes, a sword like no other. This blade, I've never seen its equal. Did you forge this, smith? I would be proud to call it my own. I believe that is precisely what our patron intended. Care to tell me who your patron is, and why he sees fit to confer upon me such a treasure? I say only that she prays for your success. It is her hope that with his sword you will win new glory, and that these words will help you to remember that of old. The way of the sword is such that all who walk it become lost. Her words, eh? Well, I don't see why she had to orchestrate this mummer's farce. I would have gladly accepted the sword from her in person. Oh? Aye, I thought the calamity had claimed her life. Heh, I should have known better than to think the Hellfire Phoenix would die so easily. God damn, okay! She was not kidding about your weapon being your weak point. And now it is my turn to take wing. On my honor, I shall one day stand atop the Colosseum and do this sword justice. Alright. Interesting that you wanted to remain completely out of sight and, not reveal yourself. I mean, he knows you're alive now. Do you not want to speak to him? Grainfar's no fool. I suspected he knew I was present the moment his words left Phasar's lips. Why not give him the sword in person? It is complicated. Simply put, I will not involve myself directly in the Colosseum affairs. Long ago, I swore never again to take up sword or spear for sport. I've entrusted the Forge Master with your honorarium. Please accept it with my heartfelt thanks. Alright, you have safe travels. And Brithale, looks like I have completed the commission. Well, look who's back from bringing in another fortune. I don't know how you do it, Satori, but I'm glad you're doing it for us. If you hadn't come along when you did and helped us turn things around with your quality smithing, I reckon I'd be another workless drunk drowning me sorrows at the wench. Instead, I'm a happily employed drunk celebrating me successes at the wench. You know, any lout with a tool can put passion into her work, but to have it come out the other side and affect folk is true artistry. And make no mistake, lass, the impact of what you've done for the guild will be felt for years to come. You're one of the best goddamn smitties I had the pleasure of knowing, Satora. There ain't nothing more to say than that. Well, thank you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and skip over the blacksmith's gear. We're going to be crafting our own version of it in time, which will be higher quality. But for now, that is the final blacksmithing quest for A Realm Reborn. The next will be available when we hit Heavensward. And the main reward we got out of that was our relic tool. We'll be going over the relic tools eventually, but they are effectively the top tier tools for any expansion. You can't find really any better tools than that for your crafters and gatherers. And eventually, they're going to be upgradable. It's a very tedious process, but they're going to be upgradable. Alright then, with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, level 50 armor. Let's finish off that competition for the fate of the Armorers Guild. I'll see everyone next time for that.